Hey, what's happening? This is me, the Guy01, and welcome to this week's WWE 2K19 MyPlayer walkthrough. In this episode, we will be facing Bobby Roode in order to win the US title at Backlash, I believe. Before we get into that, I want to get into some news. I'll be going on vacation next weekend for fall break. I'll be leaving for a few days, so there won't be a walkthrough episode or versus next week, so just letting you guys know. I don't know if I'm gonna get it out like during the week or just wait till the next weekend. We'll see. And in some wrestling news, AEW had their first weekly episode of Dynamite this Wednesday, and not gonna lie, I watched it. I was either going to watch that or NXT, and I was like, you know what, I want to watch the first AEW thing. And it turns out I wasn't the only one. AEW's first episode actually beat out NXT's second ever episode, or third, I can't remember which one they're on. But they beat NXT's episode by over... Oh, I dropped the controller. AEW's first show beat NXT's episode by over 500,000 viewers, which is huge. And then led Chris Jericho to make a statement saying that WWE's embarrassed because AEW crushed them. And yeah, I mean, they've been beating out WWE for the past like couple months, but that's still kind of, and everyone kind of has been giving Chris Jericho a lot of crap for that, kind of saying that's just like a really like unnecessary statement to make, and how like he would be nothing without WWE, so he shouldn't really be saying stuff like that about the company that made his career. But speaking of NXT, Finn Balor returned. I guess he's done with the main roster, so he went back to NXT for a bit, and of course fans were excited because they're like, finally, maybe he'll actually be treated correctly, because, you know, NXT was really the only brand that treated him with the respect he deserved. Alright, but let's get into Raw. So Raw and SmackDown has started a new season this week. Each show got a new design for the arena. Alright, we already did this. So yeah, both shows got new sets, and of course everyone was saying, it's like, great job changing the set right before 2K20 comes out. It's like, now it's gonna suffer the same thing that 2K17, or maybe it was either 2K17 or 2K18. It's gonna suffer the same problem that game suffered from, and that it now had outdated arenas and attires. Because now Finn Balor, he got a haircut, so of course his design in 2K20 is gonna be completely off. And of course, a bunch of people have recently changed attires. People like Rusev, you know, he cut his hair and grew a mustache, or I guess he always had the mustache. He shaved the beard, but yeah. So people are kind of like, great, another game where we have outdated stuff. Awesome. So Raw opened up with Brock Lesnar coming out to confront Rey Mysterio before beating up Rey Mysterio. He then went over to Dominic, who was sitting in the front row of the crowd, pulled him out of his chair, pulled him over the barricade, and beat the crap out of Dominic also. Then when a bunch of officials and backstage people came to pull Brock off of Rey and his son, Rey threw them out of the ring and continued to beat up Rey and Dominic, which resulted in Dominic getting wheeled out of the arena. Alright, let's go. Sasha Banks beat Alexa Bliss. She then got attacked by Becky Lynch, who was on commentary. Oh, we have to do the promo again? Alright, so this will actually be good because I can talk while this is going on. I have to remember which one I said. Yeah, it's this one I said. Okay. So I'm going to be talking over this because this cutscene already happened. Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler beat Heavy Machinery to retain the Raw Tag titles. Oh, I can actually skip this. Okay. Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan confronted each other on a Miz TV episode. So Miz TV. And then they set up a match, a 5-on-5 elimination tag match for Crown Jewel. Team Hogan versus Team Flair. Weird how they're setting that match up for Crown Jewel and not Survivor Series, which is literally next month. I mean, it's a 5-on-5 elimination match with teams. That's literally what a Survivor Series match is. So what? And you have Survivor Series next month, so why not just have it for Survivor Series? Why have it for Crown Jewel? But either way, Hulk Hogan selected Seth Rollins as the captain for his team, and Ric Flair selected Randy Orton as the captain of his team, which kind of made sense, seeing how, you know, the whole evolution thing. And then in a match between the two captains, Seth Rollins and Randy Orton, Baron Corbin came out, and Randy Orton and Baron Corbin beat up on Seth before Rusev came out to save Seth. And then for some reason, instead of a tag match between, you know, Orton and Corbin going against Seth and Rusev, instead it was a match between Seth and Rusev as the main event. Okay. That seemed kind of random. The Viking Raiders beat the OC. Ricochet beat Cesaro. Lacey Evans beat Natalya and then continued to beat up Natalya after the match. AJ Styles beat Cedric Alexander to retain the US title. And in the main event, Rusev was going up against Seth Rollins for the Universal title. Yeah, it was a title match. Alright, so we must get 2 out of 3 wins via pinfall or submission. Alright, so we gotta beat Bobby Roode 2 times. Ooh, boom. Get out of here. And turn up a little bit. So Rusev versus Seth Rollins, Universal title. Then all of a sudden Bobby Lashley returned. He came out, and then he motioned for Lana to come out, which was, all the fans were like, okay, where is this going? Why is Lana coming out with Bobby Lashley? And then Bobby Lashley and Lana kissed on the stage right in front of Rusev as he watched, and everyone's just like, wait, what? What is going on here? It's like Bobby Lashley returns. Cool. He stared down with Rusev. Cool. Like singles match between Rusev and Bobby Lashley. Then Bobby Lashley motions out for Lana to come out. Okay. Why? Bobby Lashley and Lana kiss. Why? And then after Rusev watched that, the lights went out, and the Fiend attacked Seth Rollins with the mandible claw. Okay. So, sure, why not? So Bobby Lashley is returned, he's now with Lana, and the Fiend was able to get his hand. I was going to say hands, but I guess it was only one hand, on Seth Rollins. And then SmackDown. Not only was it a new season for SmackDown, but they were also celebrating the 20th anniversary for the show. And not only did SmackDown get a new set, just as Raw did, but they also took the Live out of the title, so it's no longer SmackDown Live, it's just back to SmackDown, which is another thing that's most likely going to be different for 2K20. It's most likely still going to be referred to as SmackDown Live in 2K20 instead of just SmackDown again. Ow. Ooh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ow. Ah, gotcha. So yeah, SmackDown. So before the show started, R-Truth and Carmella ran into Marshmello backstage. You know, the artist, Marshmello. And Marshmello then kind of got freaked out by Heavy Machinery, who I guess were trying to dump a bucket of water on him or something. Not really sure what was going on, but Marshmello kind of tried to run away from them, which resulted in him kind of bumping into Carmella and actually pinning her in order to become the 24/7 title. I mean, yes, he became the 24/7 title. He turned green and everything. No, he became the 24/7 champion. And again, before the show started, Marshmello tried to leave the arena by getting into his car, but was then cornered by R-Truth and Carmella, both wearing their own version of Marshmello's kind of mask thing, before Carmella rolled up Marshmello to become 24/7 champion again. It was like, sure, why not? And then, of course, everyone pointed out that Marshmello held the title longer than EC3 did. Oh no. Bro. Whoop. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. OMG moment. Uh-oh, here we go. Holy crap. Glorious dive. Ow. So yeah, SmackDown. So once the show actually started, it opened up with Becky Lynch in the ring before she was interrupted by King Corbin, who came out and kind of started talking crap about her. And then The Rock came out to a huge pop. It probably would have been bigger, but WWE did confirm that The Rock was going to be on SmackDown. Even though I'm pretty sure most people could kind of guess that he would. Even though he didn't even make an appearance for Raw 25, so I guess I can understand why they wanted to make sure everyone knew The Rock was going to be on the 20th anniversary of SmackDown. I mean, it's his show. Stay down. Oh, we almost got to a 9. Ow. But yeah, so The Rock came out, and then Lynch and The Rock just kind of smack talk Baron Corbin before beating him up. Becky hitting her leg drop on him, and The Rock hitting the People's Elbow and the Rock Bottom. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch beat Bayley and Sasha Banks after Charlotte made Bayley tap out to the figure 8. Side headlock. Uh-oh. Oh no. Crossroads. Oh wait, no, we can't call it that. Never mind. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Nope. Hey, what's up? Neckbreaker. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh man. Alright, Rude, get up. Ooh. In a match between Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura, the lights went out and the Fiend came out and attacked Seth Rollins again 2 times in 1 week. It's like, man, Seth, you gotta pay attention. 1, 2. We won the first fall. We gotta keep the punishment going, though. No, what's my other finisher? Sorry. Dragon Sleeper. Okay. We'll stick with the Death Valley driver, or Death Valley bomb. Here we go. Alright, pin him, come on. 1, 2. We got him! We're a champion, baby. We got 2 falls right after each other. In the ladder match between Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens won, meaning that Shane has been terminated from his position in on SmackDown at least, and Owens gets to keep his job. Yay! Braun Strowman, Heavy Machinery, and The Miz beat the team of Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton. And during that match, yeah, we pulled a Santino Marella. Yeah, let me enjoy it. What's wrong with you, Corey? So yeah, during that match, Braun actually stared down with former boxing heavyweight champion, forget his name, sorry. And then after the match, the guy tried to jump the barricade to get to Braun, but was held back by security. In a lumberjack match between Roman Reigns and Eric Rowan, Harper came out, took out all the crap. Keep dropping the controller. Sorry. Luke Harper came out to take out all the lumberjacks. Daniel Bryan ran in to take out Harper before Reigns beat Rowan. After the match, Bryan and Reigns shook hands. And then the main event, the WWE Championship match, Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston. The bell rung in less than 10 seconds. Brock hit the F5 and beat Kofi. Wow. And the fans were very upset. It's like, wow, literally, the match was under 10 seconds. Kofi charged Brock, he hit the F5, Kofi lost. Great way to waste all that build-up, all the months, the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, all that build-up for Kofi. He won the title, defends it for a few months, and then loses to Brock in under 10 seconds on SmackDown. Well, that wasn't the end of it. After that, Rey Mysterio came back out, and with him was UFC fighter Cain Velasquez. Now, for those who didn't know, Cain Velasquez was the guy who beat Brock Lesnar in order to win the UFC Heavyweight Championship. And then, so he comes out, Cain Velasquez beats up Brock before Brock rolls out and leaves as WWE Champion. So that's cool. So not only did they get the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship, or Boxing's Heavyweight Championship, they also got former UFC Heavyweight Championship and Brock's biggest rival in UFC. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it still is pretty upsetting that, I mean, come on, 10 seconds, really? If someone made a joke that Michael Cole couldn't even finish the sponsor. He was saying, this championship match is brought to you by, wait a minute, F5! New champion! And it's like, wow, that was quick. How far was the camera turned? I just noticed. Sorry.
The new United States champion is here on SmackDown Live.
Yeah, that's right. Hi, Charlotte.
Champion to another. Congrats on your win over Bobby Roode.
Thanks. I mean, woo!
Maybe you should leave that to me and my dad.
Yeah, good idea.
We're scheduled to hear from the U.S. champ later on tonight.
Bye.
Hopefully we don't have to hear any more of his terrible woos.
Yeah, that was bad. But I think that's how I sound when I actually try to woos. I go like, woo! Oh well, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make new videos all the time. Stay tuned for Versus coming out right after this. DC Guy01, signing out. Bye guys.